All right, so greetings again, fellow folks of mine. This is here's the familiar face that you've all been admiring for more than 10 years straight and stuff. I've come here in this video to give you guys a bit of a heads up, and to ask you guys a bit of a question. What are your opinions on these changes that I've decided to make on my two-dimensional homemade animation series, TEC&F and Friends? Now, hopefully these changes that I wish to make won't be too big for you guys, because when you're doing a hobby, you want to make you want to be acceptable for both yourself and your audience as well, because it's more than just your audience's appreciation. So that's kind of the reason why I'm thinking of making these changes that I wish to explain. So first of all, some of you may already know that I've gone through hell when I did both the Toad's Adventure remake and the Toad's Bright Idea remake. For the Toad's Adventure remake, when I did the exterior shots where I did the scenes that took place out in my backyard, at one point I actually got so hot and frustrated that I actually accidentally broke one of the windows in this very room, and I had to put some duct tape over it until I get real glass maybe to fix it and stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, silly me. And when I did the Toad's Bright Idea episode, needless to say, just like when I did the Toad's Adventure episode, I went through a bunch of computer bugs while trying to animate the mouths and faces and stuff, just to make them look like they're talking and stuff. Because like I said, Windows Movie Maker has difficulty trying to handle a bunch of moving frames and stuff. And also, I'm sure that some of you are probably still looking forward to Tankage and Chad Friends episode 6. As a matter of fact, I got at least 2 comments asking me when episode 6 is coming, and although that would normally annoy a person, I suppose, I was actually very happy to get those comments, because it let me know that how some of you guys are probably feeling right now, and I'm very glad to know it. But due to those same computer bugs, they're kind of giving me some thoughts and stuff that are inspiring me to think of some precautions and stuff. Like I've done paper cutout animation as one sort of precaution, but that was no guarantee. And in the original script episode 6, I even taken out some of the some scenes to shorten the story as another precaution, but once again, no guarantee. So I'm afraid that that the best precaution I could take would probably be to kind of turn episode 6 into, well, it's kind of almost won't be episode 6, but it will still have the same story. Like some of you may heard of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, the video game that advertises of it being a movie that you interact with. But of course, it's obviously not a real movie. It's just a slideshow story. But needless to say, if I do a slideshow story, it'll be much better than the way the video game had turned out to be. Because of course the video game was sort of R-rated, but my entertainment has both PG and G entertainment elements. I want to I want to know how you guys feel about me doing a slideshow of episode 6. And for those who are wondering what the story is about, it's kind of a new engine gets introduced, and one of the main characters just gets really has jealousy problems against him. And it was gonna be motion until all these computer bugs started giving me sort of hopes and dreams of finding brand new editing systems and programs. That's gonna be scary, because I've already taken so many long running amounts of time just to get that story out to you guys for your to keep you all happy and interested in me. Realistically, I think it was 2016 when I first started writing the original script for that same episode, and then I think it was halfway through 2016 when I started doing the still images on Microsoft Paint, and both doing that and the voiceover editing requires so much energy and stuff, like so much energy that it makes me think I need to order myself a pizza or a bunch of fried chicken just to satisfy myself. You know, like my personal reward, but that obviously doesn't make the pace come up even faster than it does now. Like if there's someone who's like, you're all very patient, I'm very happy for that. But you know, if there's anyone who isn't getting very patient, like who's very impatient, it's definitely me. I personally don't like being impatient as much as you guys probably don't like being impatient or possibly being patient yourself. Like if you think back to when William Grubb and Joey Turner, aka DeWilstonator and Train Lover 476, and they started doing Tommy T&F, you know, the crossover of themselves, and they spent so much years on doing it, like more than a lot of years, like more than me. They've worked on it, and they went from hopeful to loss of hope, and all of a sudden what they did accomplish turned out to be sort of a 10-year anniversary to when William Grubb first launched his Miss Oliver and Blossom YouTube channel, and that's kind of what you have to do sometimes when you have to find make something different out of something that that you originally had in mind, and that's what I'm trying to do, because the last thing I want is to end up in the same situation that both Will and Joe did in their lives and stuff. Like I want to make it accept my hobby acceptable to me once again, while trying to keep you guys happy with what I do at the same time. So all I want is to get your guys' opinions on how you would feel if I were to turn episode 6 into a slideshow story. You know, like if you think the idea is cool or not cool. Like if you do, then I'll give it a go, and I might do some more slideshow stories, so I could bring my the rest of my creative Tank Engine Chad and Friends mind into the world. Because you know, creativity is one of my big hobbies in life. Like I really enjoy it. I love being able to get it out of my mind and make people interested in, and like I don't care about getting paid to do it and stuff. Like it just helps. Like it's just fun. Like sometimes I'm a pretty big fun lover myself. Like when I went to St. Louis, Missouri back in 2017, and I'm sure you guys are big fun. Some of you guys are big fun lovers as well. And if you don't like the idea of being a slideshow story coming out, then I guess I will probably make the original story even shorter than it is now. Like I don't want to get rid of Tank Engine Chad and Friends motion videos. Like I think they will exist in the form of very short videos, like my Tootsie Pop video, the one where they talk about Tootsie Pops and stuff. And no matter what you guys think, I will continue to find a new editing system which will hopefully accept animation and stuff. And if I do, I probably will turn the Tank Engine Chad and Friends episode 6 into an actual like motion video. Like whether or not I actually publish a slideshow story and stuff. Like all I'm doing is just trying to get my my story my long awaited story out as fast as I can. And I have, like, as you already know, I did manage to get some other long awaited videos of mine out. But this one that I speak of now is just I feel has just been on left in the dust long enough for both myself and you guys, and I want to I want to go back to what I normally do, like reenacting Thomas episodes and coming up with my own Thomas parody stories, because I know you guys like it when I do that as well. Like, there's not much to say. I'm probably not making very good points and stuff, and I probably don't have some very good excuses and stuff. But, well, do I or don't I? Like, so just inform me like, what do you think? Like, should I or shouldn't I do a slideshow story? Because you guys have been have supported me and given me so much urge to go on with my big projects, and inspiring me to come up with very efficient ways. Like, there's not much to it. That's just the whole point. This video is just completely unscripted, because as much as you guys don't like waiting, and I certainly like I already mentioned, I don't like waiting for my own visuals to come out as well. Just a big question, like, are you guys happy with a slideshow story instead of a motion story of the 6th episode of TEC&F and Friends? Like, yeah, sure, it won't actually be an episode. It will be something entirely different, but in the same style of TEC&F and Friends, the motion series, the one that's 5 episodes long. And also like to give a big shout out to Trainboy54 and what's his YouTuber name again? Trainboy55, I think. But I definitely want to give a shout out about him and Trainboy54 for giving their lines out for episode 6, which is about a new engine being introduced and one of the major characters having jealousy problems. And so far, I have the voiceover half done. All I gotta do is add some background music, and then a bunch of edits to some of the still images that I've already made and pre-did several years ago. I got some really good images that I've done, and I'm probably running out of time, so I'm just gonna jump to this whole conclusion. I would like your opinions on these decisions that I've just mentioned, and I hope y'all are doing good with your life. Like, I'm doing pretty good, like, despite my life being busier every year. And that's just it. Now all you gotta do is get your opinions in the comments and stuff. Oh, where else can I find the comments other than those YouTube comments right down below? Like, la la la. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. So thank you all for listening, and I wish you good luck with whatever you got ahead of you, and I'm sure you'll wish me good luck with what I got ahead. And that's all for now. Like, thank you all for your time. Like, have a nice day.